Hello, what's up everybody, this is Kyle Recker back at you with another video review, and continuing on with my reviews of the WWE Legends Series 14. Today we're going to be taking a look at the WWE Legends Series 14 Road Dogg. Yes, very looking forward to this one, to adding to the DX army that they're doing lately in the Legends figures. This might be my favorite one so far, so very excited to have this. Anyways, before we take a look at the figure, take a look at the packaging first. Now, I always love what they've done with the DX ones, where they have the DX logo spray painted, or the Legends logo and the Elite Collection logo up there. Series 14, first picture Road Dogg right there. First picture of him right there. Once again, the DX over the Elite Collection. Same thing over here. On the back, his bio and stats. You can pause right there if you want to read. Which, I think they're missing something here. I think he was the European champion at one point, so they didn't put that on there. But I could be wrong. I don't know, I could have sworn he was the European champion at least once. So like I said, you can pause right there if you want to read. And the other figures in the set, of course, we got Road Dogg, Me, Mark Callis, Edge, and China. Me, Mark, I'm not too sure. Edge, he was last week's review. I did the regular and the chase, so if you had not seen that, check that out. And China still in the hunt for. I can't seem to find Me, Mark, or China at all. Every time I go to Target, it's always like 4 Road Doggs and maybe 1 or 2 Edges. So hopefully I'll find those 2 at some point. Anyways, that does it for the packaging. So let's open up Road Dogg and see how he compares to his other elites. And also see how he stacks up to the other DX Army figures that I have so far. Anyways, let's find out. We'll be right back. Okay, so here we have Road Dogg Jesse James out of the packaging, and Mattel does it again. Another wicked awesome DX Army figure. Like, this figure is awesome. I do have one major complaint with it, but I'll get into that later on. Alright, first up is accessories. He comes with pretty much the exact same accessories as Triple H. Well, almost. Obviously, he doesn't have the megaphone. But anyways, he's got the helmet, the t-shirt, and the camo pants, and also the same interchangeable hands. He has the gripping hands and the more wide open hands for the suck it. That's cool. But he also has this, which I'm not too familiar with army and military equipment, but I think this is used for, you know, putting your bullets, you know, for a tank or something. Like, I honestly don't know what that's called, so I apologize. But anyways, if you want to take that off, you just pop the head off. If you want to take that off. Now, here comes my main complaint, and that's the head comes off too easily. Usually it stays on there pretty good, but I've noticed that the ball joint on mine is actually chipped. This was how it was when I took it out of the package, so I didn't do anything to it. Yeah, I know Mattel's trying to make the heads easier to take off so you can do some customizing or whatever, and also for some of the accessories, but I did not expect them to do this. And because it's chipped here, it makes the head come off very easily. Like, all I can do is just rotate the head side to side and it pops right off. So that's dumb. So I might have to either get another one of this figure or take it apart and replace the ball joint. Like I said, he also has the DX shirt, which is Velcro removable. And it comes off, which I like but don't like. Road Dogg usually always wrestled in a shirt, so I prefer it to be painted on like his regular, like his other figure. And the helmet comes off too. You just pull it off through the hair. But unfortunately, it's the same problem that the Hall of Champions one had, the previous elite of him. It's the same head sculpt. So in order to get his hat back on, or the helmet back on, you have to like squeeze the hair and push it through the hole, and it can damage the hair after a while. And then finally he comes with the camo pants, which we've seen before with the Triple H and the Tommaso Ciampa from Elite 69. And much like the Triple H, it is a 2-in-1, so when you take this off, he has ring gear underneath, and I'm very excited to see what pants he's wearing underneath here, because I've never seen any pictures of this figure without the camo pants. So let's find out what gear he's wearing underneath. I kind of get stuck on the feet sometimes. That's why I recommend bending the foot back. Makes it a tad bit easier, but Man, there we go. There we go. Fix the foot. Not bad. It's the white gear, which is pretty cool, I guess. But it doesn't have any logos or anything on the boots like he normally does. You know, like this. But that's okay. Like, I think this was when he first joined DX, so he wasn't having any crazy like Road Dogg designs or anything on it. But it's a cool gear, I guess. Yeah, Road Dogg ready for action. Same head sculpt as the Hall of Champions figure, and I love this head sculpt. It looks just like him from back then. Hairstyle goofy, like the goofy hairstyles he had back then. It's cool. Good torso choice. Road Dogg was never a body guy. Like, he was always very skinny, like a very small guy. So this torso fits him. He's got his tattoos. Of course, nowadays he's covered in tattoos, but this is what he had back then. That looks very nice. Like I said, moving down to the pants, like I said, very plain, but it's still cool. Not that bad. Not that bad. You know, it feels good in the hand. You know, it poses pretty well. Knees are a little bit loose. Hopefully not too many have that problem. I didn't have that problem with the other Road Dogg figures, so it's probably just mine. But it does have the baggy pant mold, which is great. I always love to see that because his pants were always baggy. For comparison, here he is with the Triple H from the previous series, Series 13. And they go great together with their DX Army gear. I don't have the Billy Gunn from Series 12, which I'm hoping to get that soon. And obviously I'm still looking for China. And I can't wait for X-Pac to come out in, I think it's Series 15 he's coming out in. And then we'll be done with the DX Army, because they're not doing Shawn Michaels because he wasn't in the DX Army during that moment. He was retired at that point because of his back injury. And also here's with the other Road Dogg Elites, the Hall of Champions, which is still my favorite because the shirt's painted on and the gear is very colorful, and obviously it has this head sculpt. So like, he always wrestled in a shirt, so I prefer to be painted on. I mean it's painted on, but it's also molded, so I prefer it like this. But I still appreciate the cloth shirt. And then finally, here he's with the first Elite of him, Elite Series 26. So this one's like a mix between the two. I mean, like I said, I appreciate the cloth shirt, but I prefer the shirt to be painted on like this, because he usually always wrestled in a shirt. So that's just how Road Dogg was, because he was never a body guy, so he always wore a shirt. Articulation, pretty much what you'd expect for an Elite figure. Head rotates 360. Can go up and down slightly. Like I said, hopefully you guys don't have the problem of the ball joint being chipped so it doesn't come off too easily. Arms 360. In and out, rotate the bicep, double jointed elbow, which I love that. Rotate the wrist and hinge, ab crunch, that far forward and that far back. Waist, legs forward that far, which is pretty good, and back to the original position, in and out, thigh, double jointed knee, swivel the boot, and it does have the hinge of the ankle. This is an older boot mold, so it's not going to be really stiff, and then the slight ankle pivot. So very nice figure. Like when it has all the DX Army gear on, it's still a very nice figure. I mean, his tights are a little bit plain, but that's okay. But once he has the DX Army gear on, like the camo pants and the shirt, great figure. So only problem with it is the chipped bow joint. But aside from that, another great addition to the DX Army in the Legends Elite line. Final thoughts overall, freaking awesome figure. Like, another great addition to the DX Army. Like I said, pretty great figure. It's still not my favorite Road Dogg figure, but it's still a pretty freaking awesome figure. Like I said, I love the gear, you know, the DX Army and everything, and it goes along great with the Triple H, as well as the Billy Gunn, I'm sure. And I cannot wait to add the X-Pac in China to complete the DX Army, and hopefully we get a freaking tank, you know, for these guys to recreate that moment when they're invading WCW. So my only complaint with the figure is minor loose joints, and of course the head pops off too easily because the ball joint is chipped. Hopefully none of you guys have that problem. One thing I also forgot to mention is that he does have the tattoo on the back of his head. It's the same head sculpt, so that's why I'm showing it with this one instead of that one. But it does have the tattoo on the back of the head, so I apologize. I forgot to mention that. Like I said, aside from the loose joints and the head popping off too easily, a great figure, and it goes along great with the DX Army figures, or pretty much any DX figure in general. So say if you're a fan of DX, definite pickup. He's the show former of the series, so he should be easy to find. So that's if you can find him, snatch him up. Like I said, just hopefully you don't have a chipped ball joint like I did. So pick him up if you can. Anyways, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Click on the notification bell so you don't miss a single upload. Be sure to check out my reviews of the Triple H from Series 13 and the Edge from last week. So check that out if you haven't seen it. And like I said, stay tuned for more reviews of WWE action figures, AEW action figures, toy hunts, stop motions, and more. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream, and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care.